Hey Capricorn, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekly reading from November 25th through December 1st, 2024. This is for Capricorn. Last shuffle for Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, what we have here is decrease and we have loss. So some of you will be experiencing a slowing down over the week. Things slowing down, things running through your hands, which could be a great thing. But it seems like a loss, and it doesn't at the same time. Um, it does. It's interesting how they're showing this loss here. It doesn't look like it's a terrible thing. It shows like there's new beginnings and protection. That you may have lost something that you really wanted at one point. You have no control, and it's almost a beautiful thing that you have no control. I think because I kept getting a feeling these two cards kind of like aren't the ones most people want. Most people want an abundance, a bounty, prosperity, and that doesn't include decrease or loss usually, right? But sometimes you need that in your life, like you need a tower to knock things down so it can be rebuilt. I keep seeing a silver tree, and so usually I'm stuttering. Silver trees represent new beginnings and protection, and it usually represents um, like growth, goodwill. It's like a wish for you, like spirit wishes this for you. You may have wished this for yourself, to be quite honest with you. Nine of Cups, the Lovers, Knight of Wands, Ace of Swords with decrease. This is definitely starting off from a wish that you had. If you are in this energy, which that's what I'm seeing, a Knight of Wands is telling his truth with the Ace of Swords about what his soul, his spirit truly wants, sending his wishes or her wishes out. Now, this is telling me that the decrease is that you are not having to come out so vehemently, so strongly, so passionately. I need this. I want this, spirit, right? So, what you ended up losing with this wish being fulfilled, because usually a star, mm, mm-mm. This looks like it's been answered. And so, this answer would tell me that, well, what comes with this is loss. So Monday and Tuesday, you have loss with a Page of Swords and the Emperor. This is saying that you are losing something or you have lost something. A lot of this feels like I've lost control. The more I look around, the more that I've lost control. Or, there's a situation Monday and Tuesday. Usually events are, this red is an event. So this would say, I realize that I've just been a spectator or an observer. And as I'm observing things and seeing everything coming in, I realize that I'm just a spectator here. I am not in control of anything, which is a blessing. But this is also on the decrease. So what I would say to that is, at the start of the week, you may realize that you were out of control and you're gaining more control, much to your disappointment as well, because they're kind of throwing out here that um things have been like, spirit has been doing his thing, and then now they're like, okay, here you go, here's the reins, and you're like, dang, I got to get back on the horse. I mean, you know what I mean, I haven't rode a horse in like that how much time. But there's an energy of saying something occurs that you realize in a sense that it's no longer time for you to sit back and watch either. Okay. It's time for you, since you've watched long enough, you've observed long enough, you know what you need to do. Okay. So we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands with family. So Wednesday, Thursday is there's a lot of goodwill. There's a lot of happiness. There's a lot, Capricorn. I see such a beautiful time in those during that phase of new beginning, a new beginning of happiness. It's like you've been given a lot of blessings. Aces are usually blessings from spirit, and so I'm seeing true happiness, a true, real, true beginning of spiritual abundance in a sense. And the family energy tells me that there's people here that are inspired to provide, inspired to be traditional. I'm seeing a lot of celebration. I see gathering. I see happiness. and that's Wednesday and Thursday. I mean, we already know in America that is a holiday, but this is going to be a very joyous holiday. It's going to be everything that you have wanted. It seems as though you won't want for anything too. That's a decrease. If there's a decrease in Nine of Cups, that means there's a decrease in a want, which means that something is being fulfilled. So you're not wanting something. You know what I mean? There's clarity. So there's a decrease in you needing clarity, right? Um, so there's a decrease in, like, things are going in direction that you want it to. Therefore, there's a decrease in you needing to make a choice. So there's a lot of energy of saying that this is going to be a very peaceful or joyous time. So we're talking about Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You're the first one I've seen that for, because most of the people on Wednesday and Thursday, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's not the best time in everyone's life, apparently. But back and forth by the weekend is the Two of Wands and Lovers. And so a lot of you may be in the space of, um, you may be questioning whether things were successful or not by the end of the week, because it seems as though you haven't been manifesting as much. You may not have been putting out as much. You may not have been, like, maybe you were in a space for a period of time where you're like, I want this to be this way, and I want that, and I need this. I keep hearing is it the Backstreet Boys? I want it that way. I'm hearing that, but you may have been wanting something a certain way. You've been pushing for it to be a certain way. You've been like proactive, and maybe you don't have to be as proactive anymore. So some of you may be back and forth about, did I make the right decision? Did I do the right thing this week? Did I, you know what I mean? Is everything okay? Right? Was everything successful? Did it kick off without a hitch? Your intention would be to continue to kind of choose the path of, like, it's like you're proactively choosing, instead of saying, I feel like, okay, and this is the other part of this that they're showing me too, is that maybe for a while you were just sitting back and watching things happen, and you may still be back and forth about, I'm still, can I still choose the path I want to choose, or is spirit going to sit me down and make me observe life passing me by? It seems as though you're getting in a swing of realizing that everything, your happiness, right, your emotional contentment, clarity, is an active choice. And so some of you may be back and forth about, what path do you want to choose? Are you still confused, or do you want to say to yourself still, with the Knight of Wands, you want to say to yourself still that I am clear and I know what I want and I'm going for it, instead of going, well, things happen to me. Whatever happens, they're showing you being so highly successful in everything you do, that things are going to go the way you wanted to, because you have manifested it by your spirit and by your words, the clarity of what you know that you want, and putting the feeling into it. It seems like that comes to you. If you have been manifesting at all, putting your energy into something, praying, hoping, meditating, setting intentions, it pays off. So if you could be dealing with a Gemini or Aries, those are the main signs here. We also have Leo, Sagittarius, another Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, or Aquarius, or Libra. The only signs I don't see here are water signs, so you could primarily be dealing with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Otherwise, you could be a Sagittarius Capricorn cusp, or Capricorn Aquarius cusp. We have Aries Taurus cusp here, Taurus Gemini cusp. We also have Leo Virgo cusp, Virgo Libra cusp. If you're not dealing with those signs, but you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.